Hi, I'm Lazenby, Lazenby's Financial Services, and today we'll be talking about April is Stress Awareness Month, and I'd like to talk about the top 5 tips to help avoid financial stress, something we talk to clients about quite a lot, especially if you're moving house or trying to retire on less money than you had when you were working. So number 1, know your numbers. If you don't have an idea of what it is you want to live on in retirement or a target for a goal, you're just not going to be able to achieve it. So how do you know how much you need to put to one side? And if you haven't got a target, a specific number to go at, so know your numbers, know your figures. Many people avoid them, but it's something that's extremely important to be able to achieve a goal. Build a realistic budget. So I use what we call a pot system. So know what certain expenditures are going to be in the next 3 years. You'll know there's holidays, you know there's Christmas, you know there's birthdays, you'll know that the car needs servicing, but people don't budget for any of these, and they just put a pot together and hope there's sufficient in it. If you don't do that, and if you don't know what the regular payments are, how do you know what budget you need? And if you don't know what the budget, how do you know you've got some spare money to save in the first place? So managing a budget, building a realistic budget is extremely important, and it is number 2. So number 3, get an emergency fund. So personally, I go for emergency funds, or what I call pots, for each individual thing. Okay, but you can have an emergency fund, say 1 or 2 grand for unexpected expenditures, because you've got expected, you know, there's Christmas and there'll be your car tyres will need doing, a new car insurance and other things like that. But it may be something a bit larger, like a roof problem, or it may be something that isn't in your normal budget, like your car allowances. It may be a new door. Yeah, so it's usually housing that causes these problems. So have an emergency budget for certain things which won't be covered under insurance. So a couple of grand is usually good for that. Avoid lifestyle creep is number 4. So unfortunately, if you're not checking your budget out, you won't see, as things get more expensive, whether or not your income can cover them. And before you know it, you've added things to your budget, added little extras, and we all do it. Add a new gym, but you haven't worked out what spare cash you've got. This way, knowing your numbers is important. So it's tempting to spend more, but again, it's this annoying thing called budgeting. You've got to be able to budget yourself what you're prepared to spend in a month, and then stick with it. And that's the hard part, of course. Talk about money. If you don't talk about money with your partner, then one person may be spending more than the other, which is usually the case. And the other person doesn't say anything about it, but they might be bitter about it. It may build up. And there's an old saying, marriage is 10,000 arguments, but divorce is one big one. So consider having a discussion about money openly between the pair of you, or get a financial advisor. Rather than talk between the pair of you, get your finances organised professionally, and then you know where you stand. It's a lot more sort of simpler. And if you want to talk to an independent financial advisor, come see Lazenby's. You know, it's something we've been doing for many, many years. I've been doing it 30 years. The company's looked after people for 14 years. So if you want to know what your number is and how to budget and how to remove the stress, because money is stress, then contact myself. That's Lazenby's Financial Services. Thank you very much.